The stock market refers to the collection of markets and exchanges where regular activities of buying, selling, and issuance of shares of publicly held companies take place. The leading stock exchanges in the U.S. include the New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange was founded May 17, 1792, when 24 stockbrokers signed the Buttonwood Agreement on the Wall Street in New York. Famously, they met beneath a buttonwood tree and formed a centralized exchange for the burgeoning securities market in the United States. Built by Hendrik D. Keister, the Amsterdam Stock Exchange was the world's first official formal stock exchange when it began trading freely transferable securities, including bonds and shares for stocks. Stocks are listed on a Pacific exchange, which brings buyers and sellers together and acts as a market for the shares of those stocks. You place your stock trades through the broker, which then deals the exchange on your behalf. Stocks, bonds, and mutual funds are the most common investment products, but there are no guarantees of profits when you buy stock, which makes stocks one of the most risky investments. If a company doesn't do well or falls out of favor with investors, its stock can fall in price, and investors can lose money. If you're a teenager and start investing today, you'll be getting a big jump on where your finances could be when you're an adult. Even with modest gains, although today there are headlines of stock market crashing and uncertainty about the economy due to the corona pandemic, that doesn't mean you shouldn't invest. In fact, a downturn in the market at times is normal. But by investing, you are still a teenager. You'll buy an incredible broad investment portfolio a lot sooner than you think. The purpose of a stock exchange is to facilitate the exchange of securities between buyers and sellers, thus providing a marketplace. The exchanges provide real-time trading information on the list securities, facilitating price discovery. Good stocks to get into early and right now are airlines, oil, E-Trade, Morgan Chase, Verizon, Lyft, DoorDash, Dexcom, Facebook, and Fastly. Those stocks are very, very exclusive right now. The stock market isn't like a grocery store to buy and sell stocks. You must shop through a licensed broker, which means trades on your behalf. The stock market is nearly not as complicated as a lot of people think. It is like an auction where buyers and sellers can negotiate prices and make trades. This began when countries in the New World started buying and selling among themselves. Many pioneer merchants wanted to start major businesses and required a certain amount of capital that could definitely be raised by a soil merchant. Hence, a group of investors gathered their savings and became business partners and joint owners with their individual shares to form joint stock companies. Value in a stock is what drives everyone in virtual everything in an economy. Therefore, understanding how to engineer long-term value must be held prominent in the mind of many. This is thinking is further in the words of accomplishments American businessman and writer who had this to say about stock investments and long planning. People don't like the idea of thinking long-term. Many are desperately seeking short-term answers because they have money problems to solve today. To summarize, yes, a stock can lose its entire value. However, depending on its investor's position, the drop to worthlessness can be either good short position or bad long position.